Good morning and welcome to the 8th grade recognition ceremony. Please stand as we welcome our honored guests, the 8th grade of Atlanta Jewish Academy.
Moshe, Se'u et Rosh kol adat b'nei Yisrael, l'mishpachotam l'beit avotam, b'mispar shemot kol zachar l'gul lotam. Take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel by families following their fathers' houses, a head count of every male according to the number of their names.
Hashem asked Moshe to count all of Bnei Israel so they can leave Har Sinai and begin their journey in the desert. Moshe could only count men who were 20 years old and up and were eligible to go to the army. But it seemed strange. Bnei Israel were already counted in Parshat Pekudei and Sefer Shemot. Why should they be counted again now? What's the difference about this counting? The Malbim, a 19th century commentator from the Ukraine, points out that this counting in Bamidbar, he said, Lo mishpachotam l'beit avotam, by their families, by the house of their fathers. While in the first counting, Hashem was interested in the number of people, here Hashem is interested in the unique relationships and individual contributions. This counting, according to the Malbim, focuses on what each person contributes to the group to form the greater whole of the Israel.
In the AJA 8th grade of 2019, we are made up of 36 individual people, 36 people who have different interests and hobbies. We have athletes, artists, actors, and so many more who all contribute to making this grade the wonderful group that it is. If we were to miss even one person, our grade wouldn't be the same. This can be compared to Sfirat HaOmer, the counting from the second night of Pesach until the receiving of the Torah on Shavuot. Every single day of the Omer is equally important in order to keep the mitzvah of counting the Omer. If you were to miss even one day, you can no longer say the bracha, and you can't fulfill the mitzvah commanded to us from the Torah. Even missing one day takes away from the whole.
So back to Bnei Israel and Har Sinai. Here they are with Hashem looking at them as individuals, on the brink of leaving the safety and comfort of being in one place close to Hashem. While we were at Har Sinai, we had to learn how to receive and accept the Torah. Being ready to leave Har Sinai, as they are in this parsha, shows that Bnei Israel learned how to implement the Torah and mitzvot into their daily lives without needing to be at Har Sinai every single day. They are now ready to take what they've learned and move forward.
Throughout our lower and middle school careers, we have learned so much, and we haven't only learned general and Judaic studies, we have also learned how to be kind people and how to treat others, how to exist in this world. We are ready to take the values that we learned in the lower school and bring them forward in our own unique ways. We are ready to be counted. We are ready to move forward. And although we are all separating to go on our paths in various high schools, we will continue to be connected through our individual contributions to the entire AJA 8th grade of 2019. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, grandparents, friends, students, and faculty. It's been an absolute pleasure having your students in middle school this year. Our year has been highlighted by incredible efforts in academics, athletics, and activities, and we are excited to celebrate those efforts today. As we end our academic year, we've had many achievements to celebrate. A fantastic musical, Tale as Old as Time, spelling bee representation, science fair representation, our first ever participation in Hidon HaTanakh, athletic achievement, and even a middle school magazine. We have many people to thank for educating these young scholars. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and teachers have all played an inspiring role in developing these young men and women. To share some words of gratitude, I welcome Jordan Steinberg and Deb Carlin to the podium.
Birkot HaShachar, the morning blessings said each day, are words of thanksgiving for life and all that we have and need. The first words we say each morning, Modeh Ani, thank you, means that we begin each day by giving thanks.
Current research about the power of gratitude says, as students learn gratitude, they are also learning about the concepts of intention and benefit, how others deliberately take actions that make their lives better, inspiring them to feel grateful. Giving thanks, showing gratitude, and recognizing what is important is something we begin learning from our first day at AJA.
Building relationships is key to an excellent education. We are grateful for and acknowledge our parents who work hard to provide for us a Jewish day school education. The Torah teaches us to honor our parents. We do so by making the most out of our day at AJA, to adapt to our parents.
We are grateful for and acknowledge our teachers through the years. We know that the adults in this building work hard as professionals to offer us important lessons from books and plays days to trips and classroom discussions, all full of life's lessons. We have tremendous hakarat hatov to all of the adults in our lives. To our parents and our teachers, thank you. We are grateful.
Thank you, Deb and Jordan. I'm going to invite Rabbi Lubitz to come up to the stage next.
Thank you, Dov and Jordan, for your words of hakarat tov and faithfulness. So before I begin, I would like to offer my own hakarat tov. We have in front of us a wonderful and mighty class, but the engine of our school, the warriors of our school, the people who make the magic day in and day out are our immensely talented faculty. At this time, I would like to ask our faculty to please rise and be acknowledged. Speaking of hakarat tov and tribute, I had a thought of being able to sit in the back, you know I'm a parent today too, and watch this program. But there's an opportunity here today that I would not miss. A special thank you and a special recognition. There's one particular teacher in our building who is a warrior, a quiet warrior. Not the person you would find in the front of a stage, but she's in front of a room. Not the person that is going to ask to be recognized, but often is deserved of that recognition. This one particular teacher has impacted so many students, so many lives, so many neshamot. At Greenfield Hebrew Academy, at Yeshiva Atlanta, and Atlanta Jewish Academy. And when I think about this person, I think to myself, please God, give me the strength, give me the health to be able to make half, a third, maybe not a quarter of the impact that this woman has had on our future, has had on the Jewish people, has had in our school. At this point, I would like to call forward Deborah Tannenbaum. Deborah will be retiring tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's under discussion. And there's a retirement pending. So it's kind of decide. I have a lot of important things to do. Thank you, students, for standing. Deborah has been a part of our school. You are a family member. And we know how important family is to you. We know how important our school is to you. The impact that you've had on our school is something that we cannot quantify. But we're going to try. And I want to have a few surprises for you. So we're going to go through a little bit of who Deborah is and share with her some special little surprises. So there are a lot of people who are important in your life. And we understand that without them, you would not be here today. So I made the list, so the sequence is not necessarily what you would agree with, but I did my best. So I would imagine that on top of your list would probably be your husband, Fred. At this point, I'd like to ask Fred to come forward. Stay with us, because as much as Fred has been and your anchor behind the scenes, as great as he is, he may not be enough. Because there are special people in your life, like, I don't know, your sister, Susan. Now, I know, Susan, you are probably a very powerful woman, but even the two of you probably would not be enough to give us the strength to have Deborah here today. Maybe your brother-in-law played a role in this. First class of Hebrew Academy in 1953, Terry. There's somebody else who was a part of your life who graduated in 1967. I'm going to give it away to you. She was the director of the GHA Lower School for so many years. She, along with her husband, Bill Utzen, and her son, Michael, GHA graduate of 08, may just be here too. Important just to name. It's good, right? So here are a couple of factoids of a date in history. The average salary in America was $4,000 per year. The cost of gasoline was 20 cents. Queen Elizabeth II was crowned queen. The Korean War ended. The first polio vaccine was created. The year was 1953. It was also the year that we had the first Tannenbaum family. And as of Tuesday, Wednesday, it will be the first time in our school since 1953 that there wasn't a member of this illustrious family in our midst. And that will be a void that we will not be able to replace. I'm doing something right. I would also be remiss if I did not mention your late husband, who also graduated Hebrew Academy in 1964. There is hope. There are future generations, include Charlotte Tannenbaum, 1969, her husband, Stacy, 87, David, 91, Andrew, 97, Stephen, 2000, Deborah's daughter, Brittany, 2000, Megan, 02, Megan Mart, 5, and Deborah's son, Scott, in 2010. I take full responsibility if I missed any of that up. We are here for our children. We are here for the future. You, as an educator, are here for our children, as well as for your children. And I'm just wondering if, by chance, we have any of your children present. Maybe Brittany and Scott? Oh, we're not done yet. I would also like to invite forward Robin, Ellen, Lauren, and Mark. Marguerite, I was going to put you that one. I believe they're here too. Maybe so. Yes. Come on up, give her a hug. And we have family and friends galore. I invite you all out to come and give a hug. So I'm going to ask all the friends, family, to please come forward. Come center. Friends, family, sisters, brothers, everyone come forward. Come stay with me. Deborah T. Don't, please don't. Please don't. Okay, guys, come forward, please. We're going to surround Deborah T. Everybody come, don't be shy. They can't even see us, don't worry. Come. A nice circle around her, and we're going to give her a bracha. Here is a woman who has given her life to your children and to our children. I'm going to take a moment of silence and ask all of you to close your eyes and send a bracha to our beloved retiring teacher, and then I will give one at the end. School, Deborah. First, may we all continue to be inspired by everything that you do for our school, for our children. May we all be inspired as a model for how you hold yourself as a person. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Yo'er li panav elecha v'yitmenecha. Yisa ali panav elecha v'yasemecha shalom. May God grant you peace, tranquility, and strength to visit us for another 50 years. Mazal Tov. So for all the RSVPs, we have seats for you down at center stage. Friends, family, brothers, sisters, uncles, please make your way down, because I'm not really done with Deborah T. just yet. Miss Deborah, Miss Tannenbaum. Miss Tannenbaum. Mrs. Tannenbaum. You still have to listen to me for 2 more days. Come back. We're not. To honor and recognize Deborah T. for all her dedication to our school, it is my pleasure to have a student come forward to share a few words. I invite forward Ms. Lydia Miller.
Miss Tannenbaum is a native of Oxford, North Carolina, a town so small she was part of one of 2 Jewish families. She graduated from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill with an education degree. She moved to Atlanta and taught PE and science in DeKalb County. She then taught gifted and talented in Cobb County. Ms. Tannenbaum returned to the classroom in 2006, where she taught 7th and 8th grade science at Greenfield Hebrew Academy. She left GHA in 2013 and went on to Yeshiva Atlanta to teach science in a high school setting. She returned to GHA/AJA in 2016, where she has touched many students with her project-based teaching style, her ability to understand the need of every child, and her kind heart. Ms. Tenenbaum is truly the epitome of an educator. She has planted the seeds that spark passion for science in me and other students. I know we will carry what she has taught with us for many years to come.
No. Just, are we running away? Deborah, you are an Isha Chayil, a woman of true valor. You are leaving a lasting legacy in our school. An educator, extraordinaire, tireless, fearless. You have been a constant resource to our students and to our parents and colleagues and the broader Jewish community. We have a small gift for you. It's a token of our appreciation, of deepest gratitude. When you look at this Isha Chayil, the prayer, a woman of valor, we hope you'll remember us and our community, and will give you the strength and the manifestation of our love for you. That's all.
Eighth graders, at this time, administration and everyone in the audience will be confirming your completion of 8th grade and your middle school years. Your teachers and your families have worked so hard to get you all to this point, and each one of you is so amazing. You've truly been on this journey together. You're all in this together. Passionate and sensitive, Gabriella is a loyal friend who loves a good book or card game. She enjoys being creative and exploring her artistic side. She wowed us with her amazing track ability on the field, and she always feels the need to speak up on behalf of others when things do not seem fair. Diligent, responsible, and willing to take on a challenge, Gabriella Bader will certainly go far in the next year in the campus.
Eitan Bildi. Still waters run deep. This student is calm and cool, but his thoughts are contemplative and thoughtful. He is a very patient, good brother to his siblings, always genuine, and a great friend to have in your corner. A student who respects others and is admired by all, we have no doubt that Eitan Bildi will make a difference in this world and in our other schools.
This student is innovative and curious. He is not afraid to ask questions and explore new ideas. He is passionate about technology and history, and his collection of both antiques and innovative gadgets are fit for an enthusiast. He was a key player on our middle school tennis team, and we know in high school, Ilan Ben Amram will continue to hit those winning shots, both in the classroom and on the courts.
This student marches to the beat of her own drum. She is an environmentalist, and she cares about every one of Hashem's creations, from a blade of grass to a person across the world who might need help. She is a talented student, an AJA ambassador, and a creative and impactful performer. She is always respectful to others and willing to lend a hand on stage and off stage. Eva Barrison will definitely stand tall.
This student lights up the hallway with his ever-present smile. This young man created the coolest science fair hovercraft. Even the teachers jumped on for a test ride. He is always out for a good and fair argument. Outspoken and confident, this student does not allow himself to be a bystander and allows his voice to be heard. A Harry Potter lover and a great friend, we are excited to see Adam Berkowitz make his mark on the upper school.
This young lady is energetic, witty, and sure to be a star. From the stage to her favorite boy band, she sees the world in a fun way. She is courageous, just like her role as Lion in The Wizard of Oz. This student is true to her friends, polite to her teachers, and makes unique connections with everyone she meets. She is passionate about her writing. She enjoys expressing herself through the written word. Just like Mrs. Potts, Miriam Bamika will surely find ways to have a very happy ending.
This vibrant young lady is a leader in the classroom, on the volleyball court, on the soccer field. She's a great headbutter. And in the hallways. In 1 minute, she can rally her team for Maccabi games. Then the next minute, she's providing encouragement and laughter to anyone needing a pick-me-up. She has a heart of gold and loves working with younger students. In math class, she developed the Ayla method of working with inequalities. In her quiet and unassuming way, Ayla Cohn will make a huge impact on the world around her and in our upper school.
This student has a kind soul and has had tremendous growth this year. He is dedicated to Torah and mitzvot, a kind friend, a creative thinker, and a shoe fanatic. His smile is contagious and he brings joy to all of his friends. The student's ability to make his classmates feel welcome allowed for him to have a true sense of belonging. He has grown as a student and become a diligent worker and a deep thinker. Always respectful and always a mensch, as Rafin is exemplary in the classroom and will be successful in all aspects of his life, starting in our upper school.
This bright young lady thinks independently and outside the box. A creative soul, she is happiest when working on artistic projects of any kind. She is consistent, respectful, leads by example, and can be described as a loyal friend who is always up for some fun. She is an active member of the Jaguar Gems
and is always ready and willing to help her community, teachers, and friends. Rebecca Felgen works hard every day. And with her determination, we know that she will push through any obstacle and gain success in her journey through life.
This student has a kind nature and a great sense of humor. His passion for his art, both on stage and on paper, shows that he sees the world in a beautiful and unique way. He is a compassionate seeker of what's good and fair in the world, and we certainly cannot leave out that his dance abilities are top-notch. One of his best qualities is that he is true to himself and very loyal to his friends. Because of this, he has developed true friendships that will last a lifetime. Always smiling, Donnie Francis will surely spread joy and kindness anywhere he goes.
He loves history, touring different cities, and learning about various cultures. He is also a theater buff who has seen various Broadway shows. This young man has a strong love for doing chesed. He was the project leader for the Penny Wars fundraiser benefiting the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Outside of school, he is a member of the Maccabi Games bowling team. Josh Friedman has found his voice in the AJA and is honored to be part of our community.
This student has grown in both height and academic responsibility. He has become a more serious student who worked hard to be the best that he could be, with a genuine smile that lights up the room. See? The genuine smile that lights up the room. This student is a passionate friend, a lover of basketball, soccer, and tennis, and a founding member of Yay Sam. He is a true team player and supports his team even when he is unable to participate. We are excited to see the new teammates and accomplishments he acquires in the next chapter of his life. Ben Goldberg, you are sure to move mountains in this game.
This young lady is known throughout AJA as a talented actress and public speaker. She lit up the stage this year as Belle, and she certainly knows how to command a crowd. She attacks any challenge head-on and is a great team player on the tennis team. This talented young lady has become a beautiful writer and an avid reader. She advocates for herself in the classroom and always does so with a smile on her face. We can't wait to see Sarah Goldberg on the big screen and hear about all of her accomplishments both on and off the stage. A steadfast Jaguar Gems leader, AJA ambassador, and science fair grade winner, this student is respected by everyone she meets. She is a true friend who always puts in her best effort. She gave a riveting performance in the Vedder production this year and brought various characters to life through the AJA drama program. Any project she joins is better because she is taking part, and AJA school spirit has only increased because of her. We are certain that Sharon Hatami's special spirit will continue throughout her life.
A person filled with personality and an incredible smile. We have seen this student continue to take bigger risks. She danced her way into our hearts and blossomed into a hardworking and dedicated student throughout her journey at AJA. She has big dreams, a fantastic sense of humor, and a big heart. She is passionate about saving the environment so she can continue to run, hike, skip, explore the outdoors and the beach for years to come. Jolie Intro will light up the world, and we can't wait to see her beautiful accomplishments.
This student lit up the stage as Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast. But the truth is, he lights up the hearts of all who know him. He has a way with words that is respectful and mature. Over the years of AJA, he has grown tall in both stature and deeds. Jordan Joel is an amazing brother to his sister. He has a dream of one day being on the big screen. We can't wait to see where life takes this special young man.
This young man has a myriad of talents, from singing to dancing to playing sports. He has been active in our school musicals and outside of school in community theater for many years. He is a curious and inquisitive student, and you're exceptional at math. Did you know that? We do. He is a role model for his peers and compassionate about the world around him. Dove Harlan excels in the classroom and beyond, and we know he'll continue on that path.
This student has not only grown in stature, but in so many other ways. He strives to do a good job and works hard until he makes the progress he expects of himself. He has a contagious smile and lights up when he talks about sports, especially his Yankees. Traveling is one of his many passions, as is his family. This young man has become patient, dedicated, and multi-talented. Zach Katz will knock it out of the ballpark next year and for years to come.
Driven to meet expectations, this student is diligent. His friends and peers would say that he is funny and likable. He is a sports enthusiast and willing to work hard on the court, no matter who wins or loses. He is a talented artist, but he doesn't like to brag. He is a loyal friend and a loyal fan. As he continues his AJA Jaguar legacy, we look forward to all great things Sam Cutler will accomplish.
Never afraid to be himself, this young man is inquisitive and curious and always has a unique way of solving every problem. He has a witty sense of humor. He has read everything from history to philosophy. He seeks out spiritual questions, trying to make sense of the world around him. Sammy Liebowitz is a good and true friend.
She is a volleyball superstar whose tremendous athletic talent is only rivaled by her humble demeanor. As both a volleyball and basketball captain, she has become a leader among her peers and is open and confident on and off the court. She has a great layup. We can't wait to see how Aviva Lubitz continues to grow in the upper school.
This young man is burdened with curiosity, and it is not uncommon to overhear a conversation where this student is explaining his latest theories to his peers or teachers. With a quirky and witty sense of humor, this student can easily make those around him laugh. He was one of the overall science fair winners this year who placed first at the regional science fair in his category and competed at the state level, receiving a prestigious award. We know that Deron Levine's intelligence and quick wit will take him far in life, starting at the upper school.
This jovial student lets his voice be heard, whether it is when he is sharing ideas in a class discussion, cheering on his teammates in the Maccabi games, or speaking out for what he believes in. Knowledgeable about Judaism, this student nurtures his neshama and takes leadership roles during tefillah. He is the creator of the Ryan Dance, a member of the tennis team, and an avid Braves fan. Ryan lives as a great older brother who is always very kind and caring to the younger students at school. We know that he will have a bright future.
Always the first to class, this kind student is an artist and track athlete. Quiet yet witty. She's the young lady you want to have in your corner. This student may seem reserved, but he is always there for her friends and stands up for what he believes in. No matter where she goes, she knows who she is and what is important. We are excited to see what awaits Shira Lynn in the next chapter at the upper school.
This motivated student can seem reserved, but is always able to find her voice, stand up for her friends and what she believes in. She is an excellent and creative writer, and she was even one of our Spelling Bee school winners. A model of independence and curiosity, this track star will sprint her way into high school. Lydia Miller's quiet leadership and inquisitive nature will fare her well in the future.
An honest and loving friend to others, this student is the calm, strong leader of the Rolnik Pack. Always respectful and a diligent student, he is a self-motivated learner. This skill will take him far. His helpful side comes out in small group settings, where he can showcase his kind soul. His love of Judaism is a clear pillar in his life and will guide him as Ethan Rolnik continues into the upper school. A hardworking student in the classroom and on the volleyball court, she is always looking to grow. She speaks her mind and pours her heart into her family, friends, and her true passion, animal rights. She hopes to become a veterinarian in the future, and we know that she is fit for that role, as any animal that crosses her path gets her immediate attention. Anything she believes, she can achieve. Ariel Shear is a curious soul, and we know that exciting things are waiting in her future.
This student has a passion for learning that is palpable to those around her. When she is not competing at the Georgia State Engineering Fair, where she got best in category, she can be found competing in the GISA Spelling Bee, where she went on to compete at the state level. This student has a strong Judaic background and is able to think deeply about all Jewish texts and the Parsha. We can't wait to see what connections and competitions await Jemima Sherman as she begins the upper school.
This student is the champion on the basketball court, our school's current haunted house mastermind, and he is full of energy. He can look at a topic from multiple perspectives and is willing to take risks. He loves spending time with his friends and is always up for a good joke or a laugh. He's a young man you want in your corner, fiercely loyal and strong. We are excited to see what Josh Holman can achieve next.
It is not always easy joining a new school, but this student made it look seamless. A new addition to our HA family, this student knows how to express appreciation. She strives to make a connection with her peers and teachers teachers, she is soft-spoken but determined and does not back down from a challenge. Her kindness is a trait that is respected and deeply appreciated by her friends. Irene Sharon is an all-around mensch, and we know that she will be successful in all aspects of her life.
This student is diligent and responsible, and someone who perseveres when facing challenges. When she is not checking in on her younger siblings, she can be seen greeting her teachers and assisting those around her. Through her kind acts and modest behavior, this student leads by example. Always thoughtful and able to empathize with others, Miriam Sirota is a Chesed Award recipient, and we look forward to seeing all that she will accomplish next year in the upper school.
Insightful and inquisitive, this student is capable of taking her learning to the next level. She is curious about the world around her, and she has a strong sense of who she is and who she hopes to be. A true fighter, this student has proven that staying true to yourself when faced with a challenge is valuable. She is passionate about her Judaism and helps everyone understand our culture's etiquette. We cannot wait to see what comes next for Rebecca Solon in the upper school.
This student is a dedicated athlete and loves playing basketball with his friends. He has a great smile and he puts a great deal of effort into his work. He is a good friend and loyal to his crew. He has a natural sense of curiosity and a strong sense of self. His athletic tenacity and dedication to practice illustrates this student's desire to grow on the basketball court. He is full of jokes and always tries to get everyone to laugh. We wish Jordan Steinberg nothing but success in his future endeavors at our upper school.
Aharon Chaviv. This student has grown so much over the course of the year. He is a hard worker and he enjoys learning. He is a friend to all. Not only is he our Jewish studies expert, he is a master rapper, a budding comedian, a mathematician, a member of the student government, and a writer for the new middle school magazine, Jigsaw. We are so excited to see what's in store for Gavi Teller next year at the upper school. Mazel tov to all of our 8th graders.
At this time, Rabbi Lubitz will share the recipients of some other AJA awards.
All of you have so much that you've given to our school. We are very excited about all the things that you're going to do going forward. But I do have a couple recognitions that I want to share. The first award is the Linda Gross Award. This award is given to a 7th grade young lady who shows excellence in scholarship and citizenship. Part of this award includes a $500 scholarship award towards next year's tuition. Our 2019 winner goes to a most deserving student who always puts forth great effort and shows a love of learning. She is always kind to her friends. She shows and models kavod in every situation. This year's Linda Gross Award goes to Natalie Bukharov. the Keter Shem Tov. This award is given to an 8th grade student who exemplifies that a crown of a good name is above them all. This year, we are awarding this honor to a student who has gone above and beyond the call of friendship, to make everyone around him feel welcome, feel comfortable, and feel a part of our community. It is my honor this year to present the Keter Shem Tov Award to Ezra Fee.
Next, we will present 2 Academic Excellence Awards, one for excellence in Judaic Studies and one for excellence in General Studies. Both awards are chosen by the middle school faculty. They are presented to students who have shown dedication, effort, and growth in their academic journeys through middle school. Both recipients work tirelessly and give their best positive attitude for all things in the classroom. The recipient of the Judaic Studies Award for Excellence is Jemima Schoen, and the recipient of the General Studies Award for Excellence is Rebecca Felgen.
The last award of the ceremony is the Ephraim Frankel Award. Many years ago, a very special man named Dr. Ephraim Frankel pioneered Jewish education in Atlanta, and he was the leader of the then Hebrew Academy. He believed that the Jewish school would make sure that all students were able to foster a sense of Jewish identity, care and love for the state of Israel, and at the same time model excellence in both Judaic and General Studies. He knew that Jewish education would be the seed for our future, and because of him, we stand here today at Atlanta Jewish Academy. The recipient of this award is a hard-working student who makes all of his or her accomplishments look effortless, is a kind and compassionate person, and always respectful. It is easy to see how much this person enjoys learning and life. The faculty and staff of the Atlanta Jewish Academy are pleased to recognize this year's 2019 Ephraim Frankel Award to Sharon Hataka. Dove Jordan, about 63 minutes ago, you gave words of gratitude, referencing Modeh Ani. We wake up each morning and we say to God, thank you. And the other bookend, perhaps, of Modeh Ani comes at the end of our Amidah, the end of the silent meditation, where we say, Modim anachnu lach. We, in the plural, are thankful to you. My first offer of thanks is to you, the parents, the grandparents, and our community. Modim anachnu lach, we are thankful for your partnership. It truly does take a village. And there were times we weren't sure we'd actually get there, but we did. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And now, a bracha for you, our dear students. About 61 minutes ago, there was a wonderful Dvar Torah that spoke about the Jewish census in the Midbar. And I want you to understand that there's a difference between counting and being counted. Hashem counts the Jewish people because God loves his children. There are things in our lives that we like to count. And I should be so blessed ever one day to understand why you're so enamored with streaks. But you count your streaks. See, someone laughs because someone's got streaks going on. But you count them. I don't know why. You keep track of them. I don't know why, but they're important to you. But what's more important than counting is to be counted. And my bracha initially for you is to think about how you are going to be counted when you move forward into the next chapter of your life. There's a story that I'm going to modify a little bit to give you this bracha in charge. A science teacher once got up in a classroom and had a jar. He put the jar on the table and he said, "Watch." And he took some rocks and he put them into the jar all the way to the top and quietly closed the top of the lid and said, "Is the jar full?" And the class said, "Yeah, it's full." Took off the top, and then he said, "I'm going to add a few things. I'm going to add some pebbles." And he filled the jar up with pebbles, and it made all the connections. And then he closed the top, and he said, "Is it full?" And the class said, "Yeah, it's full." Takes off the jar again, and then he says, "You know what? I got some sand. I'm going to take the sand, pour it in, and the sand works its way through the pebbles and tightly closes the top of the lid of the jar." "Is it full?" he asked the class. "Yes, it's really full." And then he goes into his backpack. I'm making this part. Then he takes out his water. And he pours the water into the jar, and the water seeps its way through the sand. He says, "Now, my friends, the jar is full." Your rocks are your family and your friends. The pebbles are the little things in life that are important. The sand are the small things. And the water is your education and your Torah. If you put any one of those things into that jar by itself, it wouldn't work. If you put the Torah in without your friends, without your family, it wouldn't work. If you constantly focus on the small things, like, I don't know, your streaks, it's not going to work. And if you only focus on your friends and family and don't think about who you are, it's not going to work. We believe at AJA, we've given you the jar. We've given you the rocks, we've given you pebbles, the Torah, and the sand. But we can't put it into your jar. Only you can put those things into your jar. And bracha, as you pay attention to the big things, family, friends, and health. The small things, cleaning your room and your streets, and the Torah and the values that we hope to bestow upon you for many years to come. That is my bracha for all of you. And I look very much forward to shepherding nachas and watching you put your jar together. Mazal tov. And now I'm going to ask you to please rise, and everybody out there, and sing for your parents and families and friends, and join me to close our ceremony with Hatikvah.
Shoot your love.